Please bear with us for the first few minutes of this video. We promise it's not all gloom and doom, and as the video continues on, the tone of the video will begin to shift. But since y'all are so invested in and dedicated to our journey of sailing around the world, we know that you would want to fully understand what will unfold in today's episode. Delilah has been by my side through so many adventures, and I can't even begin to explain how much she means to me. When I adopted her at just 4 months old, I never could have imagined just how intertwined our lives would become. She's not just a dog, she's my child, my constant companion and my little adventurer. This decision to part ways with her for now wasn't easy, and it wasn't something Sean and I took lightly, but there's a bigger picture here and I need to share it with you. You've all seen Delilah in our videos, frolicking on beaches in various countries. Her excitement has been palpable as she leaps from the dinghy to sink her paws into the sand. It's magical. Watching her experience the world in her own way. She's had moments that have left us in awe too, like when dolphins appeared alongside the boat and she couldn't quite grasp the reality of what she was witnessing, but it was pure joy in her eyes, just like it was in mine. Beyond the fun, there's been so much more. For me, Delilah has been my anchor during long night watches, curled up beside me, providing that quiet comfort when we're all alone in the vast ocean. She's always been there, snuggled up, with her trust in me unwavering.
As per usual, I have my little sidekick chick right here snugged in close.
We've been inseparable, and I couldn't imagine life without her. When she was 4 months old, I thought I was rescuing her from the shelter. But she rescued me too, giving me that unconditional love when I needed it the most. As selfish as I wanted to be and take her through the Panama Canal and across the South Pacific with us, Sean helped me to see the bigger picture. The truth is, the South Pacific is beautiful, but it's also complicated for traveling pets. The regulations are strict, and some islands even hold the authority to euthanize animals that don't meet their entry requirements. The crossing from the Panama Canal to the South Pacific is a long one, 35 to 40 days at sea roughly. And when we land, Delilah wouldn't be able to disembark until enough other pets have arrived so that the vet can check them in, which could take weeks, and she'd be confined to the boat for possibly up to 2 months between the crossing and waiting for a vet once we arrived. And honestly, that's not fair to her. We've always been aware of the complexities of traveling with pets, the permits, vaccines, vet visits, pet passport, and so much more. But the level of preparation needed for the South Pacific is on a whole new level. The process to even start bringing her over there has to begin around 6 months in advance. So where is Delilah now? You're probably wondering.
Ready to go to the airplane, Flossie? You've never been on a commercial flight, Floss.
Delilah is in the USA. She rode her first ever commercial flight. Yes, we are.
She's with family back home in the States, and it's comforting to know that she's in loving hands. My sister-in-law, who Delilah absolutely adores, is taking care of her. She's been to their house plenty of times before, and Delilah is so comfortable there. It's a very familiar place, and she has a big yard to run around in and a dog buddy to play with. We are beyond grateful to have such a supportive family willing to take care of Delilah while we navigate this chapter of our journey. It's not easy, but knowing she's happy and loved brings us peace. Please don't worry, because we will be seeing her again soon. The thought of being apart from her is harder than I ever imagined. But I know it's the right choice for her well-being. Sean and I know that this is the best decision for her safety and happiness, even if it breaks my heart. To our viewers who have watched Delilah grow alongside us, thank you. She's become part of the family to so many of you too, and we've loved seeing your comments and hearing how much she means to you. She doesn't know it, but she's got her own fan club through this channel, and it warms my heart to see that. As we continue our journey, know that Delilah is safe and loved, and we cannot wait to be reunited with her. In this chapter, without our little adventure buddy by our side, may be difficult, but she'll always be with us in spirit. Thank you for understanding and for being part of Delilah's story. She's a big part of ours. This is certainly not our usual type of content, so thank you for making it to this point in Delilah's story today. We want to spend the rest of the video celebrating the journey Delilah has been able to experience aboard this sailboat home of ours for the past 2 years. She's experienced country after country with us and crossed the Atlantic Ocean twice like a little champion. She is a supergirl that has experienced sunrises and sunsets and dolphins and even her own loaf of bread when in France.
Here. Here. Well, that one. It's so big, you can't even get that pipe. Jesus.
And while this journey of a lifetime for us and for her has been out of this world, she is now enjoying a slow, relaxed life for a while until we make it through this one area of the world that would genuinely make her life a daily struggle and not something we believe would be enjoyable for her due to the reasons we've already mentioned. But today we want to celebrate the great adventure she got to experience so far in her life.
Love you. I love you so. Just a couple of girls sunbathing on the boat. Just a couple of girls getting some sun. One girl in the shade and one girl in the sun. What are you doing? Hey!
And we hold on to the day not terribly far out from now that she will be back in our arms again. Thank you so much for tuning in and being there with us and with Delilah, one wave at a time.